It's 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an...
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy. Now, Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th.
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this four-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight.
Batting second.
Pretty boy Wolverine will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. And this is hit hard to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Pretty boy Wolverine.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he...
And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
He's definitely in the middle of an MVP type year. He just keeps coming through time after time after time. Picks up another RBI here with a hard hit double.
Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Pretty boy Wolverine.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Pretty boy Wolverine will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Pretty boy Wolverine.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Bouncing ball back up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Pretty boy Wolverine will step in. A ground out victim as last time. First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 8-1. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference.
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And we'll also give you a quick look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Pretty boy Wolverine will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
All right, here we go now. Hey, roll it up here.
He's ready now. The pitch on the ground to second base. This could be 2. The tag gets 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pretty boy Wolverine will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now here's the first pitch.
Wolverine.
Gallardo back to work as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 54 thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Pretty boy Wolverine swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double, but he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Second baseman. Pretty boy. Wolverine.
First pitch coming. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, so much for that leadoff single. They say here in the Bronx, forget about it.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of every...
The Tigers have done it! For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
2 coming. Swing in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans?
The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And this is a battle of 2 first-place clubs here. Maybe even a couple of clubs that might meet again come October. Who knows? This is going to be a good one.
He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. To second for 1, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1. Pretty boy Wolverine will start things off in the home second, and they got to be licking their chops after that first inning output.
Yeah, and I think if you're a guy getting your second at-bat of the game and it's only the second inning, you know things are going pretty well.
And the pitch.
Here we go now. Come on now.
Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Second baseman. Pretty boy. Wolverine.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Now batting.
Pretty boy Wolverine will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Not much more to say here. I mean, this has just been an awful performance from these guys, top to bottom. They can't hit the ball, they can't catch the ball, and they can't throw the ball. Nothing has gone right. They got to be thinking, this one, it can't end soon enough.
He's set, now the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Opposite field to left. And he'll get over to me. Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Boy, I'm not really sure what happened right there. I wonder if he might have lost that ball in the lights, but that seems like a ball that he should have caught.
Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. What a stop coming off the bag. Oh, and it's over his head.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. You're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here.
He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's. To center. Hicks going back.
And now your 2016
Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Pretty boy Wolverine will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Pretty boy Wolverine will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Number 7 is there, and he has it for the out. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm
His
concerned.
extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.